Hello guys, welcome to my first PC build video. Today I'll show you my all-around rig, SANIC. It stands for Super AMD Not Intel Computer, or Super Awesome Not Idiotic Computer. I know, genius name. First, well, for the specs, for the heart of the build, we have the Thermaltake TR2 500 watt power supply. It's not 80 plus efficient, but 76%, which is enough for me. And it's not modular, but I can just hide the cables behind the motherboard, which is nice. Yeah. So for the case, which I can route the cables behind, is the Corsair Carbide Series 300R mid tower. I chose this case for a lot of reasons. It's nice airflow, expandability, and cable management. For a motherboard, I went with the ASRock Extreme 3 or 2.0. This is a nice motherboard with Japanese capacitors, support for our CPU, and the ability to overclock the CPU. And for the CPU, I chose the AMD FX 8350. This is an 8-core CPU for all-around performance, for gaming, video editing, or streaming. I chose to go with an aftermarket cooler instead of the stock one. I chose the Hyper T4. This is a nice big cooler to give us a nice overclock. For the RAM, I chose Crucial Ballistic Sport 1866 MHz RAM at dual channel mode. And you can go with any other RAM that you want at any speed. Just make sure that your motherboard supports it and your CPU supports it. This provides enough memory for today and leaves 2 slots left in the motherboard for another 8. Finally, for the storage, I forgot the graphics card. Sorry guys. For the graphics card, I got the GTX 960. It's a nice card and everything, but it was out of stock at Micro Center where I got the parts from, so I chose the GTX 420 because I had that lying around. So now finally, for storage, I chose the Western Digital Blue hard drive and a 500GB C8 Barracuda drive. I know that this may sound weird having 2 hard drives in the system, but I chose this because I wanted Western Digital Blue for my files and stuff, and I chose the Seagate because I just had it lying around. So there's always future in the upgrade that I may want to copy the Seagate drive to maybe like a 256 gig SSD or whatever. But yeah, so you put these parts together, you get SANIC.